Yep, you got another video. And first of all, I just realized, bro, like my laptop is trash, bro. Like my if you have a laptop like this, do not use Microsoft Edge. Google every time. Like now I understand Belu, bro, because like I have to Google to like get to the bot score, bro. Like I'm about to get start getting my thumbnails from here too, bro, because they got the immediate pictures and all that. Like and also, do want to say I was gonna record a video earlier saying that the Lakers need to win Game Two, but the game's about to start. As you can see, the bottom right, it's 9 o'clock or about to be 9 o'clock. So at that point, it's too late to make the video. Anyway, I do want to talk about the Bucks and Pacers, and I will also talk about the other Game One situations too. Um, the Bucks are cooked. I watched most of Game Two. The Bucks didn't do anything that made me think that the Bucks could come back and win this series. I feel like everybody thought that the Bucks definitely needed to get a game in Indiana to get the series. Have a chance in the series. That's what I meant. And I don't know. It's just like it seems like a lot of these casual fans just like, oh, they got Giannis and Dame. Tyrese Halliburton is overrated. Who is Pascal Siakam? All he does is do spin moves. So they just thought the Bucks were automatically gonna win, even though the Pacers beat them last year. Like, come on, bro. Like, I know Giannis is out last year, but it's the same thing, bro. Y'all just aren't as good as the Pacers, especially since y'all traded Chris Middleton for Kyle Kuzma. Like, I know Kyle Kuzma had a pretty good game, and I do want to get to that. Hold on, let me go to the box score. And I know this not like the full thing. This doesn't show efficiency and stuff like that, but this basically tells you what happens in the game, right? Bobby Porter's 28 points. I believe 14 of those points came in the came in the fourth quarter. Uh, Kuzma actually had a decent game. He still didn't shoot amazing. I still think he shot like 42%. But Kyle Kuzma actually put points on the board. Um, Dame only had 14 bad shooting. Uh, Dame probably is gonna bounce back next game. He hasn't played since March 18th, so I mean, I guess it's fair to not fully criticize Dame. But again, I don't think Dame playing good is the reason why they may come back. Because here's the thing: every Bucks player pretty much played average. Um, they did what they've done in the regular season, besides Dame, obviously. Oh wait, no, hold on, I said that wrong. Outside of Bobby Portis and Dame, every player basically did what they did in the regular season. So if you just swap it and simply say Dame is gonna get 25 next game on good shooting, then Bobby Portis is gonna get 14. That's still not gonna do anything. Now I know that may be bad logic to think of it. I just don't trust the Bucks role players. I don't like the Bucks role players at all. Kevin Porter Jr. had a decent stretch towards the end of the third quarter. It didn't mean nothing. AJ Green and Gary Trent, even though they're good shooters, or they're supposed to be good shooters, they don't really do anything defensively. So playing them is also risky. The Bucks don't get up and down the court well, which is the Pacers' bread and butter. They're top three, if not number two in pace. I think the Nuggets were number one in pace. So what can the Bucks do? I don't think the Bucks can do anything. I think they lose the series in probably 5 games at this point. Pascal Siakam has been cooking them all series. Um, I haven't necessarily paid attention. Doesn't seem like Giannis is on Siakam. I know they're obviously doing pick and rolls and stuff like that, and I feel like more people need to talk about that when it comes to series, right? Because like more than likely, there's going to be a pick and roll, and more than likely, um, you can't just say, "Oh, if Drew Holiday guards this player, then series over." Because most of the times it's gonna be pick and roll, and then there's gonna be easier defender on you, and then they're gonna score on. And that's basically what Pascal Siakam has been doing. He's been getting to his spots. Um, the the, the Pacers have been hitting their threes. Miles Center, Aaron Neesmith, Nimhard, Neesmith. Um, they're just better than the Bucks. I'm sorry, they're just better than the Bucks. That's why I said in my playoff preview I had the Pacers. And to be fair, I did say if Dame does play, the Bucks will win, but I seem to be wrong about it. But real quick, I'm gonna go over the other games. By the way, for the people that were saying that the NBA has fallen off and stuff like that, this is the biggest playoffs opening weekend since 2000. So I wonder what happened to the NBA falling off. Anyway, just to touch on these other series real quick. Obviously, the Grizzlies don't stand a chance. They lost by 51 points in game one. They were down 56 points at one point. Um, they lose again today. I didn't watch much of the. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch it because like here's the thing. I could have watched other at both games at the same time in the other room, but as soon as I turned on the Grizzlies game, because the Grizzlies game came on after the Bucks game, they were already down 20. So I'm like, there's no point. Anyway, Clippers Nuggets gonna be a great series. Game two was crazy. Kawhi played crazy. Um, he needed to play like this after game one because game one looked kind of bad from Kawhi. Pistons Knicks. I don't know what to think of the Pistons. I mean, not Pistons, Knicks. Because the Knicks are a better team. You can see it. It's just first of all, Mikal Bridges has been playing horrible. Um, second of all, Cat has been playing too good for them to not be giving the ball to Cat more. There's no reason in the fourth quarter that Jalen Brunson should be basically isolating every play. Like I don't think that's how the offense should be ran. But if Tom Thibodeau wants to lose in the first round to the Pistons, go ahead. Then talk about the other game ones, Rockets Warriors. Even though I had the Rockets win the series, the Warriors look like the better team, but I could see a world where the Rockets find a way to slow down Jimmy or Steph. I'm gonna be honest. What they had to do was slow down Jimmy or Steph, and then hope that one of their role players don't go off. Because don't actually, I think the only role player that can have go off is probably AirPods. So if they slow down, we're gonna say Jimmy at this point because I thought Amir Thompson could slow down Steph. It doesn't look like it's gonna happen, but maybe that was a one game thing. Man, one game thing. We'll see tomorrow. But let's say they slow down Jimmy and AirPods. Let Steph drop 30-ish. They could win. They just have to actually score. Um, they actually somehow scored less than the Magic. They did score more than Grizzlies, but they scored less than the Magic, which is crazy considering how bad or not how bad. Actually, no. In the second half, the Magic's offense just plateaued. They only scored like 30 points in the second half. I think like it was bad because you got to think about it. At some no, it wasn't 30. It was like 40ish. You got to think about it though. The Magic were up by one point, which is not saying much, but they were up by 1 point to the Celtics, and then they lost by almost 20. Crazy, right? But you also can't let Derek White have 30. But in a game where Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum both play bad, you don't take advantage of that. Like any other game, they probably win if Derek White doesn't have 30 and Peyton Pritchard doesn't have like 19. Crazy. My bad. I'm looking at this Timberwolves starting lineup because the Lakers game start. I already talked about the Grizzlies and Thunder. Cavs Heat. I'm gonna be honest, I did not get a chance to watch it. Easter Sunday, I was with family. Is what it is. Lakers Timberwolves, I didn't get to watch much. Again, must win for the Lakers today. I think we're going to get the win because I don't see LeBron losing a game too. Especially after going down 1-0 to a team that's not better than us. So yeah, I got not much to say because we're gonna win game two. By the way, I'm a Lakers fan. Knicks Pistons. Oh wait, I already talked about that. Oh wait, we already talked about these other series. Great, great, great. All right, I made the video right there. Let me know what y'all think about the Bucks specifically because that's what the video is mainly on. But I made the video right there.